this is Anais. Welcome to my channel, Patreon Sage. I have a new setup. My video camera is having some issues, so I'm recording this on my computer, and we'll have to see how this works. I'm not sure this is going to be a good thing or not, but we'll give it a go. So this is a reading for the Sacred Union Collective. I will put my preamble here first so you can get all that information and I don't have to repeat it. Hi, let's get started with the reading, intuitive reading for the... Hi, let's get started with this intuitive reading for those in sacred union and those who identify as being on a twin flame journey. Well, we have here I'm trying to figure out the camera angle now because I have oh, this is so crazy. Okay, so this is my, if I go further back, if I come closer in, is it bad, is it good, I don't know. Let's try that. This is my card for Twin Flame Sacred Union from the Mystical Moments Oracle deck. So here we do have this card out, validating that this is going to be information for the Twin Flame Sacred Union Collective. Now, if you've watched my other readings, you also know that when these two cards come out, the angle right here, this is Guardian of the Gate, and this is 0 Point Reset. So these cards always indicate to me that we're about to go through another timeline merge. And let's talk about what that timeline merge might look like. We have a timeline merge that is going to be bringing a lot of power. This is the Rara card. A lot of power for bringing those counterparts together in union, in physical union, I feel. So that's pretty exciting. I think we can feel the energy building as we come toward the last 3 months of 2019, hard to believe. And we have a lot of new people who are actually getting started on this journey. And we also have many, many divine union counterparts who will be coming into their collaboration, into their mission. And for some of you, that's going to involve a physical meeting. You may or may not have a physical partner, but if you do, I think you're going to find that you will meet these people in the next 3 to 6 months. So we have a timeline merge that's going to bring you perhaps in more communication. Hopefully you've watched my short video about the issue of separation and what separation can mean in the twin flame journey. So these two cards indicate that if there's been a separation, there's an energetic shift that is going to dissolve away the obstacles. And of course, the counterparts have got to do their journey work to help bring that about. But it looks as though this is coming towards you right now, both divine feminine and divine masculine. So who are we reading for in this reading? We have here for the divine masculine, we have Otter. Again, I'm trying to figure out my new camera angle here. We have Otter, which is very playful, watery, happy energy. We have a sense of looking for playmates here and being delighted to find playmates. Now we also have Dolphin, which is another very playful, very intelligent, very sensual water energy. So for the divine masculine, this is you. You're feeling pretty watery right now. You're in a loving state of consciousness. You're feeling connected to your own heart energy, and you're feeling excited and playful and ready for some wonderful fun in meeting your counterpart or in continuing to develop your relationship with your counterpart. Now here we also have elk, and this is a very grounded, fiery energy. And this energy for me is signifying that there's a lot of passion, and there will probably be a lot of beautiful sacred sensuality and sexuality that'll be coming into this union and bringing these beautiful watery expressions of loving awareness and consciousness into an intimate relationship, or at least a physical meeting that will have a lot of fun and excitement and passion behind it. Remember, not all sacred union relationships are about intimacy or marriage in terms of coupledom. They are about co-creation, they are about exploration and soul evolution, and this is the kind of dynamic that may or may not evolve into meeting someone and then moving into a more traditional partner's relationship. So there's no guarantee that that's going to happen, but there's some really beautiful energy here for you, Divine Masculine. You're kind of on fire. You're feeling grounded. You're feeling playful, emotionally centered. Your heart is open. If you've ever been anywhere near a whale or a porpoise, you're going to know what that heart energy feels like. It is spectacular. And of course, here we have the playful otter energy that's just great to have around the house or in the work environment in a daily, up close and personal way. So there you are, Divine Masculine. Now, Divine Feminine is in a different energy. She is balancing out. Here we have Frog, which signifies healing and cleansing. And this is a beautiful watery energy as well. And this is a creature who can operate on land and in the water. And then we have a much bigger, but also very grounded energy here with Bear. And I feel for the Divine Feminine, this is you in a fiery energy, grounded fiery energy. This is the symbol for fire, as I recall. And here you are in a protective place for your own energy and feeling yourself perhaps being on the lookout for any intruders that may be trying to worm their way into your union space. And you're keeping an eye out for that energy, and you're going to protect your union from any unwanted interference that might be trying to worm its way in. And here you are in the dragon energy, in your spiritual, etheric dimension, being absolutely connected to your higher self, your higher intelligence, and bringing in the dragon energy, which has a lot of clarity, of vision, being able to see the big picture. Oh, so we have the Divine Feminine, we have the Divine Masculine, and now I'm going to look at these energies that are operating between the partners. We have the Sage here, which to me provides a beautiful reflection of the Elk energy, as does this Fawn card. So I feel like the energetics of this Elk energy are coming into the embodiment of you, Divine Masculine, and you're feeling both young and frisky, wise and steady, and hot to trot. So let's just characterize it that way. That's fun. And for the Divine Feminine, we have the Singer of the Chalice, which indicates a clarity of open-hearted energy here. And let me just see if I can do that. Yeah, without the glare. Okay, open-hearted energy. Singer of the Chalice is moving through this gateway into unity with a lot of unconditional love. Look at the beautiful shape of that energy flow. It's beautiful. So you are feeling, I feel this is an almost a gesture of embrace, arms out wide, of feeling ready to receive beautiful energy of unconditional love from any source that would like to give it to you. You're ready to receive it. And here we have Tobira of the Healing Waters, which is a kind of a beautiful opening and closing. It's almost like a respiration, where there's this opening of the heart, and then there's this beautiful self-reflection that's not narcissistic, but a really beautiful respiration of receiving love and then appreciating it and then allowing it to move through you to be brought into your life in a way that's healing for you, Divine Feminine. So I think those are we've got four really beautiful energies moving through this union dynamic. Now, I think because of that, we have this card of liberty, and it feels to me like the Divine Feminine is moving into a space where she's going to feel, perhaps for the first time in a long while, perhaps the first time ever, that she is free to love, free to receive love, free to embrace the amazing gift of being unconditionally loved, and that this receiving is going to put her into a space of feeling truly liberated in her femininity. So now remember, my readings are not gender specific, so this is divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy, however it works out. So we have that going on, and then we do have some additional cards that wanted to join in the reading. And first out we have Solus here. This is the divine masculine, and it is beautiful, full, enlightened, spiritually powerful potential coming in to bridge this union. And I think that's a really beautiful bridge to build between the dragon energy and the elk energy. And next we have Tate in the South, which is a fast-moving shifting of energy, and it's very creative and very dynamic, and able to quickly generate a 45-degree angle shift or a 90-degree angle shift, or even a quick 180 in terms of consciousness and feeling states without throwing yourself into imbalance. So I feel that this energy is here to balance bridge the energy between the frog and otter. So we have a nimbleness and an ability to move quickly that unite frog and otter. And then I feel next we have out fairies of the future. And I do feel that this beautiful energy that we've seen so far, it is coming into form. And I feel that we are looking probably also at a life path reading where this energy is moving people on this timeline to come into union. and to connect with the fairies of the future of what the ascension journey will look like, and the mission work and the co-creative collaboration. And so this is playful. This is, what are we going to do? How is it going to unfold? It's a kind of a, not so much a card of mystery as it is, I would say, gentle anticipation, not quite expectation, but a sense of moving forward with an underlying tone of a sense of, yes, this is happening. Yes, I am part of this dynamic. Yes, I am changing. I am exploring new parts of myself that I maybe never paid attention to before, or not in this particular way, because I have the energies of divine union expanding me and pointing out on my life map areas where there's more information to be found that I perhaps overlooked. And this can come toward me now, I can find it in the future, and it will be part of growing me. And so here we have kind of a beautiful teamwork developing here between the divine masculine and the divine feminine and the timeline. If you can see what I'm getting at here, we have this beautiful, powerful, enlightened masculine energy, and here we have this gorgeous, flexible, dynamic, very feminine energy, quick moving, able to be a match to this energy, and both of them together are creating this very interesting new timeline, interweaving the timeline. And I think that the color shift from here and the color shift from here show up in this card. You can see that. So I feel this is beautiful bridging at the level of density 1, density 2, the elemental level, the atomic level. And then lastly we have our She of the Kuach, which is the divine mother. This is the divine feminine energy that first emerges from source and then calls into being the divine masculine energy through source. And so I feel that this is lining up to bring in a very beautiful balance of energy. So you have unity, you have power, and you have the divine feminine. This is the divine mother feminine. This is an incredibly beautiful card of power that can be used by consciousness to move, to build, to create, to grow, to shift, to transform. And the power behind that is the power of unity, and the power of unity rests in this ability to find the 0 point at any moment and be present and move into the new. The absolutely new. Perhaps never felt before, never seen before, never recognized before. This is beautiful timeline information to move through into a new timeline. So that is the reading, the part 1 of the reading. So I am going to go into an extended reading. It will be entirely different layout, and I will be using different decks to expand on this information and to go into some of the particulars of how these divine counterparts are moving into a relationship with each other, what they're bringing in at a more daily reality level or personal challenge level. So I'm going to get those cards and then I will move into that. So, but if this is where you leave me today, thank you for stopping by. do know there's a new timeline change coming for you. And do just watch this and feel where there's a resonance for you in terms of any of these characteristics for the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and where you are right now in your progression of the union. And thank you very much for watching, for stopping by, for liking, sharing, and most of all, I love it when people take the time to subscribe and look forward to new content. And welcome to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate that you're interested enough to return and to want to find out more strictly within this realm of a sacred union and twin flame dynamics. Okay, till next time.